Hello manga lovers! I was tagged by the sweet LitaKino to do this worldwide manga tag, and I'm really sorry for taking so long to finally make this video. So let's just get right to it. Question 1. Where are you from? I am American living in the northeast side of the United States. Question 2. Where do you buy manga? Before I buy manga, I tend to read through my local library. They have a really good collection and they tend to have the most recent series. So I would say about 80% of my reading is through my local library. If I buy physically, then it's only manga that I know I want to reread, that I absolutely love, 5 stars, and I know I want to have on my shelf. Then I buy through Amazon or Barnes & Noble. If a series is about a 4 for me, then I will buy it on my Kindle. And if it's a 3, then I continue buying it through the library. But also, if it's a 5, I want it physically and digitally, just so that I can always have a copy with me wherever I go. If I want to read a manga in Japanese, I tend to order from CD Japan, or I buy it on my Japanese Amazon Kindle. Physical or digital, I like them both. Number 3. Does your country publish manga? Yes. Number 4. What was childhood/school experience with manga like? I would say in middle school, my friends were really into reading Inuyasha and Fushigi Yugi, and I think I read some manga, but I don't really remember. The first series I definitely owned and loved was Fruits Basket. But I mainly watched anime instead of reading, just because as a kid, paying $10 a volume for a book was pricey. So it just seemed pointless to be even interested in buying manga if I couldn't afford it. And then when I got into high school, I went into this I hate anime and manga phase, mostly because I moved to a new town and nobody was interested in that stuff. And so instead of making myself even more of an outsider than I already was, I lost interest in it, because I think if you don't have anyone to enjoy it with, it's kind of hard to get into it, because this is before YouTube and stuff. And I also wasn't interested in the stories that were coming out. It just seemed like the same thing over and over, and I wasn't interested in what was popular at the time. And I didn't get back into manga and anime until college, when I found Emma by Kaoru Mori, and it made me realize that there are other stories out there, there are things for me, and it just re-sparked my joy for manga and anime. Number 5. Do you have any friends who read manga? I do, about a couple of them, but I would say they are not into it as much as I am, and we have different tastes when it comes to manga, so we really don't talk about it. And if we are reading the same thing, for example, The Promised Neverland, one of us is always ahead of the other, so you can't really discuss and give opinions and stuff about it. So I'm really thankful for the manga community. Number 6. What does your family think of manga? Growing up, they weren't really thrilled about it. I remember even having to throw away my fruits basket, the couple that I owned. So I think that also added my I hate manga phase in high school. Now, they don't care. I'm an adult. I can read what I want. Bonus. Do you have plans to learn Japanese, visit Japan? 勉強したけど全部忘れちゃったよ。I lived in Japan back in 2017. I worked there for about a year, and before that I traveled around Japan for a month. It was an interesting experience, and I think I will go back with friends and family, mostly because they want me to go to be their interpreter. But in the 2 years since, I think I forgot a lot of the language that I learned. If I picked it up again, then I would probably just focus on making my reading comprehension a lot better. Because I would absolutely love to read things in my collection like this light novel of Yona of the Dawn, 暁のような同じ月の下で Under the Same Moon. I really would love to just sit there and enjoy this without being a bit of a struggle. Or based on manga like this one by a different author about Emma. I have no idea how different it is from the manga. One day, hopefully I will know. But thankfully, we are getting so many translations in English that I can kind of just sit and enjoy them. For example, when I was living in Japan, I was reading Yona of the Dawn, Sacrificial Princess and King of Beasts, and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess because they weren't available in English, and now I still can't believe that we have them in English. And even though I was enjoying it in Japanese, it's completely different when you're experiencing it in your native language. I'm going to tag anyone that hasn't done this tag yet that would like to do it, though I'm pretty sure everyone in the manga community has done it by now. I am so late. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you manga lovers next time. Bye.